Hello everyone, welcome back to Quest 64. I realized something. This spirit. The only reason I was able to get to that spirit is because of no clip. I can't get over there. However, I'm not sure if this is a bug or the intended method. But if you step right against the edge of this, like so, and this is what makes me think it is a bug, because, like, I have to wiggle a lot. It is. And then I glitch out of the freaking invisible barrier just to get around to this. So, not sure if, like, because, yeah, there's an invisible wall here, which makes me think that, like, they realized, hey, you can get out here, you know? And, like, the wall ends here, and I can't get back around. But also, to even get here, I had to glitch through the invisible wall here. You know? Like, hello? Can I get back? Like, what? There is, like, a tiny space here where you can move. Like, what is this? This makes me suspect that it's both a bug, but also intended. See, what I'm assuming is that this area here, this, like, walkway of fire kind of thing, lights, and then this pyramid, like, they come together because they're two separate objects, right? But due to some weird thing in their collision, there's a hole right here that you can just, like, kind of barely finagle yourself into. Like, I am struggling to get that each time here. You know? And what I think happened was they discovered this, and they went, you know, that's actually really cool. And so instead of fixing the glitch itself, they just put an invisible wall out here so that you couldn't get out. And in doing so, they then put that spirit right there as like a hint, like, hey, you know, maybe if you finagle enough, you just might find something, you know? So, at least that's that's the only thing I can guess, anyway. There is one more spirit somewhere out here. Let's see. This one's in the center of the desert. You'll walk for a while, but soon you'll find a green diamond. This is where you want to go. Walk up to it, and there will be a platform underneath it. Before you go on it, head directly southwest of here. So this is actually a separate guide. Oh, you did not just take me. Where did that just put me? Oh, it actually put me here. Where is here? Oh. Well, I found it. That was obscure. I don't even see the Shamwood Diamond from here. Where is the Shamwood Diamond? I guess it would be this direction? Because it was southeast. Aw, frick. Where even am I? I'm so confused now. I mean, that's the way back right there. I wanted to see where it was in relation to Shamwood. But I don't see the Shamwood diamond at all. Oh, there it is. So that was actually more northwest. It was somewhere over there. So interesting. Alright, well, off we go back through the desert to get back to Greenock and all of that. Bonk. I really wish I knew what you wanted, kitty. What is compression? Not a clue, but it's some kind of status ailment. Fire pillar! I did 70. I'm so confused by what these guys' weakness is. That's 111. This is why I want to just get all of my elements to 40. So that I can actually see, like, what's a weakness and what's not. What? Where am I? Do I need to go this way? I think I do. I think I was going the wrong way. I need to go west. I was going northeast. Despite having said northwest, I'll note, I was going east. Because I know my directions. I don't at all know my directions. Boom. I don't really know that that did as much as I was hoping it would. Wow! Nice miss. Ice wall? What, kitty? What? So much meowing. I don't know what any of it means. Oh my god, I have so many dewdrops. Trying to, like, empty some of my inventory? This is ridiculous. This inventory sucks. Which is one reason, like, I'm not using items from my inventory. Because it sucks. Alright, so the rest of the spirits in this area are in Dindrum Dries and Boil Hole. So... Bonk. You are Earth Element. Is it just because my fire magic is so low level? Miss. I'm curious about something. If I do this... Bonk. Bonk. 210 damage there. Bonk. Yep, that's doing a lot more damage. Alright. So... Oh good, it's the Blue Man group again. Except this time it's just them. They don't have any allies with them. Hopefully nobody minds if I, you know, stop to take a drink there. They are all water elements. Not at all what I would have assumed. I don't know how much that's doing compared to, like, other abilities, though. What's Wind Bomb? Boy, a lot of abilities that are exactly the same in this game. $52 healing. See, right now I have max elements because I gave myself max elements. And then with a click of a button, they all go away. So, let's see. Alright, we are out of the desert and into the wastelands. Pop. That was a miss. Blue Man! Let's just drop an avalanche on him. And promptly miss. This is fine. That really is the biggest issue with avalanche. Bonk. Ooh. Also, their animations are so slow. Like, what the heck? Healing, please. Game. Alright, once you get onto the dark brown path, let's see, follow the darker path until it starts to veer left, stay right, you'll get it. So, somewhere up ahead, I assume. Or maybe back here? Probably not. Oh my god. See, now I'm just getting annoyed at enemies. Like, fighting isn't even fun anymore because it's just like, go away. Like, they're too strong to be, like, not worry about them. But they're too weak to actually be a challenge. like, they're in this space of just, their existence is just annoying. You know? Like, they're not a challenge, because if I do it right, I can annihilate them in, like, one hit. Like that. But also, just because I don't have, like, all of the elements high enough, you know, like, I really don't deal enough damage to matter to some of them. Magma fish! Yes! I love these things. So these are actually a pretty cool enemy, not gonna lie. Whereas the I don't even remember what it was called. The fish on a pencil was stupid. I think these are actually a really cool designed enemy. Like, they're magma fish, you know? Like that, I don't know, this just seems cool to me. Defense up. And, like, here's a good example of what I mean by, like, you know, they're not hard, but their abilities hit multiple times. You know, they're not a challenge at all. Because if I'm, like, standing in the right spot, you know, I'm standing far enough away, I can literally avoid that attack. Like, no sweat. The problem comes when I need to get close to hit them. And then they don't deal a lot of damage, but they deal it multiple times. Yay! 26-26. It's at this point that I really think your character should have equivalent access to everything, you know? And the fact that that's only possible by vastly weakening yourself, I think that's kind of a major issue of this game. I mean, I never said that this game was, like, super good or anything. Keep that in mind, you know? I just said that it's a good game. You know, it's a good game. I definitely would not call it, like, Game of the Year, you know? But like, now I have to get close to this guy. And so now I couldn't dodge that. And now I'm close to this guy, so now it's impossible to dodge that. Like, the main issue... The main issue is that not all elements are created equal, basically. You know? That there is only so much range that water has. You know? Oh, there's Greenick. Let's see. The molten uneven part of the way to the boil hole. Oh, okay. So I gotta get to boil hole. This is Greenock. If you lose healing potion, I'll give you another. I have a few left. Because, you know, why? Also, like, I really want to know what happened to Greenock. I mean, I guess this is probably the remains of, you know, Shamwood, maybe? Master Brian, King Begus at Brannock Castle has somehow gotten his hands on enormous powers. It is he who burned the city to the ground and made townspeople suffer, and he did it only to test his strength. Okay, yep, well, there's our answer. Are you really from the monastery? Then please say a prayer for us. King Begus has been most cruel. If you're thinking about going to Brannock, you'd best think again. But if you insist, rest here before you leave. Greenock Inn. I forget this place even exists. King Begus used his evil powers to burn down the town. My son got lost and is missing. I'm just about the only survivor. I won't give up. I'll keep waiting. He might come back. I pray he will. He's probably dead, lady. So apparently King Begus burned down this whole town. I mean, I did say I wanted to know what happened, so I guess this is supposed to serve as like, hey, you know, now you know King Begus is evil, so now you need to get to Brannock. Even after you defeat Fargo, you know. That said, for Burn Down Town, there's only like 4 buildings anyway. So, magma fish. I do think the magma fish are pretty cool though, not gonna lie. Bop. 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 I missed. Bop. Like, it almost doesn't matter that the magma fish is weak to water, because in order to use water, you have to get close. And so it's really not worth getting that close, you know? Whee! Big rock! Ow. I wasn't holding the move button, I'll admit. Bop. Ow. I was holding the move button in the wrong way. See, like, I can dodge this stuff as long as I stay way the heck out here. But the question is staying way the heck out here really benefiting me? You know? Miss! And like, also, I mean, how do I aim? You know? Bop. Nope. Bop. It is a really cool battle system. And in the modern age of ABS systems, action battle systems, I think that creating an action battle system for this would be one of the best ways to go about. The molten uneven part on the way to Boyle Hill. Like, I think that an ABS system would be the best. And if people aren't familiar with what an action battle system is, a lot of RPGs nowadays use them. You know, Kingdom Hearts uses them. Final Fantasy VII Remake actually uses a mix of action battle and active time, ATB. ATB is the system where you have a meter that goes up that tells you when you can act, and then you act. The action battle is, you know, simultaneous, everything's occurring all at once. You know, something like Kingdom Hearts. And they use a mix of action battle and ATB in, you know, FF7 Remake by making it so that, like, major attacks are linked to the ATB, but, like, you still use the action battle, like, attack moves for, you know, your normal, like, turns. So. And I think something like that would work pretty well. Screw it. I don't even care. I really don't care about these fights anymore. No offense to this game, but I am not sure where I am going. Oh my gosh. Go away. I need to go north. This way. Maybe? There might not be anything here. But I think that this would be best with an action battle system. But as I'm not sure how you would make, like, as I don't know how to make one, I really don't think I could, like, make a game with an ATB. This is blocked off. I wonder if that normally leads. I wonder if that's where Brannock is. Is, like, up that way. I didn't even pay attention to what those enemies were. I don't know if they were something we fought before. They looked like something I wasn't familiar with, but it also could have just been because I only saw them at a glance. So they're probably just like magma fish or something. This way. See, it really becomes more of a pain to fight than anything else. And that's never a good thing. When you decide, like, no, I just don't feel like fighting. It's never a good thing. You know, when your RPG gets boring, that means you have failed. On the molten uneven part, and then around the corner. I think that was the around the corner. So I need to go back to find on the molten uneven part. Nope. Because it's this section that's talking about there being an element on. Or a spirit, rather. But where? Do I need to open up my other guide to figure out where this is? Probably. Let me see. Let's see. That's Shamwood. Windrum Dries Part 2. Let's see. Greenock. Until you reach really high blue lava. Notice that you can go left or right off the road here. Up to the right and then north. Following the small hill until you reach a spirit. You just keep following it instead of veering off to the north. You might see blue lava. Hang on just a moment, everyone. I found it. This was very much not at all what I would have assumed, based off of the description. I'm glad I had a second guide that told me better. This looks like basalt. Alright, so there's that. I like this guide better, for sure. And then now we can go further to the south, I believe. Let me see. To the right before you go in the boil hole. Okay. Right before the fault, take a right and make your way back. I think I'm here. All darker path, don't start severe left. Stay right, you'll get it. On the path and right before the fault, take a right and make your way back. I'm just gonna keep going. To the south. I'm going to assume that I'm following the right path. So... Excuse? Oh. I see it now. I need to go this way around, because there's a giant crack there. Or not. What the frick? Where am I? This is so annoying. This sucks. Like, I cannot figure out where I am. Maybe it's this way? I mean, this is this. Oh, I can get... Okay, I can cross here. I didn't realize. Okay. And then over here to the right of Boil Hole. You may notice that I've turned off encounters. I got annoyed. I'm just gonna be honest. I got annoyed at all of that. So, alright. I think we have all of the spirits so far. So there are only 2 spirits here in Boil Hole. Or, yeah, Boil Hole. And Fargo awaits somewhere inside. Follow the path till you see the first chest. It's right by it. Oh, hey! It's a little mini dude. Rock. He's resistant. It's Rocky! Yes! I love that his name is Rocky. Oh, that's a rock. Bang! Bang! Yeah. Sorry, it really is like super cold here. And it is absolutely destroying my sinuses. Unfortunately, such is the way it will be for the next month. And I can't exactly just put off recording videos for a whole month, you know? Just because it is super cold. Well, I should say it's probably not going to be for like the whole month that it's going to be super cold. It'll probably just be for like 2 weeks or so. Oh. 253 damage. Bam. Fine. Oh my gosh. Well, at least... Come on with this. And I know that somebody's going to be like, well, you stopped using Magic Barrier. And yes, I basically have stopped using Magic Barrier. It's just a pain to keep it up. It only lasts for like 2 to 3 turns. And even then, I don't know if it lasts turns even. Or if it's like 2 to 3 like attacks. Because it sure seems like it ends early sometimes and not early other times. And that is really not the best for your, your battle system. Like, unpredictability in skills, maybe that's just me, but like, unpredictability in skills just makes me want to not use them. It's also like, in FF14, everybody in the free company that I'm in keeps talking about the 2-minute burst window that I guess exists in FF14. My response to that is I don't ever put any abilities on my hotbar that say that they take 120 second cooldown. And their response to that is always like, well, you'll never do Savage content in that case. And I go, I don't plan on doing Savage content. Savage content is, like, stupid. Like, the issue that I have with Savage content is that it is usually designed to be, like, ridiculously hard. And I just don't think there's a need for that level of difficulty. You know? I know that some people have commented, like, well, a game's not fun if it's not hard, but that's really not true. Like, you know, does that mean that you have zero fun playing, I don't know, Mario Brothers? Legend of Zelda games? And like everybody I talk to, and this, this is the big thing. Every time we get into this discussion of difficulty equals fun, I point to other games that they enjoy that are easy, and I go, so you don't like this game? Well, no. Then you literally have just proven to me that it's not the difficulty that is fun. You can play games that are not overly difficult and still have fun. So why do you need ridiculous difficulty? Why do you claim to need ridiculous difficulty to have fun? When I can point to games you enjoy that are not so, it's not that it has to be, it's you find high difficulty fun. And that's fine. But to say a game has to have high difficulty to be fun is wrong. Because, again, I can absolutely prove that most of those people, like, I have not ever talked to somebody that says games have to be difficult to be fun. That doesn't like some games that are easy. It's just never happened. I mean, maybe that's just the people that I've met, but I've never met anybody that says high difficulty is fun that then refuses to play other games because they're too easy. Instead, it's just because, what the frick? It's just because they like the game. And so it's like, you prove that it's not the difficulty that's fun. Or rather, it's not only the difficulty that is fun. There are elements of the game, of games that can be fun. And maybe there is something to that, but every time that happens, I'm like, if you can play a game that's not difficult and enjoy it, then maybe there's something about the way that it's played, or the story, or some other aspect of it that you enjoy. And these games that you find fun that are difficult to be difficult, maybe what you're enjoying is the difficulty of the game, but it's because everything else is lacking. Therefore, you find it fun because it's difficult. The story is lacking. And I don't know. I don't know a lot about Dark Souls or Bloodborne in the way of story. But I can say that I feel like I haven't seen much in the way of a story for those games. But again, I haven't played them. I watch YouTubers play them. And most of the time, they're just running around doing random stuff. Especially this new one, Dark Souls 3, was it? It's just running around fighting enemies, defeating these ridiculously hard enemies. I'm going, has 60 episodes in. Has a story started yet? I haven't seen a story in this entire playthrough, you know? And it really makes me wonder, is it that they're enjoying the game because it's difficult? And that's all that they need? You know, because there's nothing else to the game, therefore difficulty makes fun. You know? Or is it that they've grown up on difficult is fun? You know, because a lot of those people are like the people that grew up on like the NES and SNES, right? So is it like, well, difficult equals fun, but in reality it's just that there's nothing else fun but the fact that it's difficult. Either way, I think this is where I'm going to end things off for now. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about all of this. Because I definitely would like to hear people's opinion. I have very limited opinions to draw from. So, but yeah, you can check the video description down below. There's a link to the playlist. There's also a link to the, oh yeah, I've been adding end cards. So there's the end card shows up that can link you to the playlist as well. So, I forgot. I'm actually using the end cards now. But also, there is a link down below to Discord and to Patreon. Feel free to come on out. It really does help the channel a lot. And you can come and hang out, chat, and all that. And with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.